Welcome to my new Holiday Books Book Talk. My name is Mary, and I'm a librarian here at the Elyria Public Library System. Today I will be talking about just a few of the new books available here at the library, just in time for the holidays. The Christmas Bookshop by Jenny Colgan. Laid off from her department store job, Carmen has perilously little cash and few options. The prospect of spending Christmas with her perfect sister's perfectly ordered life does not appeal. But Sophia has a client who needs help revitalizing his shabby old bookstore, so Carmen moves in and takes the job. Mr. Macready's ancient bookshop on the picturesque streets of historic Edinburgh is dusty and disorganized, but undeniably charming. Can she breathe some new life into it in time for Christmas shopping? And what will happen when a famous and charismatic author takes a sudden interest in the bookshop and Carmen? And will the Christmas spirit be enough to help heal her fractured family? Christmas in Rose Bend by Naima Simone. When Nessa Hunt arrives in Rose Bend, she is looking for answers and her absent father. Not a picture-perfect town teeming with Christmas cheer or the innkeeper's ruggedly sexy son, Wolfgang Dennison. The heat between her and Wolf is undeniable, and the festive merriment of the town is almost enough to make Nessa believe in the Christmas spirit. But with all the lingering questions about her birth father, is there room in Nessa's life for happy holidays and happily ever after? A Holly Jolly Diwali by Sonia Lally. Nikki Rendawa has always made the practical choices in her life. Newly unemployed and still single, she arrives in India for her friend Dia's wedding, just in time to celebrate Diwali, the Festival of Lights, where she meets Samar Mukherjee. When Nikki and Sam join Dia, her husband, and their friends on a group honeymoon, their connection grows deeper. When she gets a new job offer back home, Nikki must decide what she wants out of the next chapter of her life, to cling to the straight and narrow like always, or take a leap of faith and live the kind of bold life the old Nikki would never have dreamed of. One Christmas Wish by Brenda Jackson. Von Miller's Wall Street career was abruptly ended by a wrongful conviction and 2 years in prison. When he's exonerated, his name cleared, he feels he can hold his head up once again, maybe even talk to the beautiful cafe owner who sets his blood simmering. Sierra Crane escaped a disastrous marriage, barely. Determined to make it on her own, Sierra opens a soup cafe. Complications is the last thing she needs, but the moment Vaughn walks into her cafe, she can't keep her eyes off the smoldering loner. When Christmas approaching, Vaughn takes a chance to prove his love, and it will be up to Sierra to decide if her one Christmas wish, true happiness, will come true. A Death Valley Christmas by William W. Johnston and J.A. Johnston. Arriving in Death Valley to claim the deed to a silver mine, the Jensen brothers discover that a charity worker is using their silver to fund an orphanage, and they get into the holiday spirit until a ruthless outlaw arrives, swapping bullets instead of gifts. When Christmas Comes by Andrew Clavin. Colorful Christmas lights dapple the family home in idyllic lakeside town of Sweet Haven, when Jennifer Dean, a young librarian at the local elementary school, is brutally murdered. There are witnesses, and her boyfriend Travis Blake confesses to the crime, but something doesn't quite add up. In steps Cameron Winter, a rugged and lonesome English professor haunted by the ghosts of his own Christmas past, whose former lover asks him to prove Blake innocent. The Monsta Ball by Jean Meltzer. Rachel Rubenstein Goldblatt is a nice Jewish girl with a shameful secret. She loves Christmas. For a decade, she's hidden her career as a Christmas romance novelist from her family. But when her diversity-conscious publisher insists she write a Hanukkah romance, her well of inspiration suddenly runs dry. Hanukkah is not magical. It's not merry. It's not Christmas. Rachel's determined to find her muse at the Monsta Ball, a Jewish music celebration on the last night of Hanukkah, even if it means working with her summer camp archenemy, Jacob Greenberg. Although Rachel and Jacob haven't seen each other since they were kids, their grudge still glows brighter than the menorah. But as they spend more time together, Rachel finds herself drawn to Hanukkah and Jacob in a way she never expected. Maybe this holiday of lights will be the spark she needed to set her heart ablaze. A Christmas Courtship by Shelley Shepherd Gray. In this endearing Christmas tale, a bookmobile librarian knows just the novel to help an Amish bachelor woo his next-door neighbor. Bachelor Adel Petersheim asks bookmobile librarian Sarah Ann Miller to find him a book that will help him court the widow Sadie Mast. Instead of a self-help book, Sarah Ann offers him two of her favorite romance novels. Although Adel's efforts are initially clumsy and his declarations a bit awkward, Sadie can't help but be charmed by him. He's patient and kind, and at times even seems to know far more about the romance than he's let on. Just a reminder, all of these books and many more are available to download on Overdrive or Libby with your Elyria Library card. If you are looking for a seasonal movie, then check out the downloads on Hoopla Digital. Thank you for joining me for New Holiday Books Book Talk. Remember to come back for more virtual presentations on the Elyria Public Library YouTube channel.